Good morning. We're down here in Tasmania today. Took the early flight down from Sydney this morning and just picked up our camper van, which we'll have for the next 9 days. It's this beautiful vehicle right here. It's quite large. Do a quick walk through before we get going. So we've got a nice little bunk bed up here. Probably won't need that. Table. Decent sized kitchen actually. Nice little lounge area. I think this will convert into a bed later. And what appears to be a very small bathroom. So yeah, this is gonna be our home for the next 10 days. So we are now fully stocked with groceries. Had a good stop at Kohl's on the way down here to Bruny Island. Not there yet. We're actually waiting in the queue to hop on the ferry. Let's get across to Bruny Island. The plan is to check out the oyster restaurant there on North Bruny and make our way down to the Neck viewing area before going down to South Bruny to spend the night. Now we've made it to our resting stop for tonight. We're at the Captain Cook Caravan Park. Yeah, it's the first time for us staying in a caravan park like this. Should be a pretty fun experience. Yeah, we're all plugged in, got the electricity flowing. It's cooling off a bit, so probably only need to use AC tonight, which would be nice. Maybe even need to use heat. Just made it over here to Mount Field National Park and we're about to check out Russell Falls. It's only a 25-minute return walk, so pretty easy. And we're gonna grab some lunch here afterwards. Good morning. It's time for breakfast. It's our first time cooking here in the camper van. Everything's working well so far. Some good scrambled eggs for brekkie, then we'll be off to start our day. So just had breakfast and walking up to Lake St Clair, and there's a ton of kookaburras. Hopefully you guys can hear them in the background. Of course they stopped right when we started recording. I'll try to get another shot. Unfortunately, we don't have too much time here in Lake St Clair, so we're just doing one of these short walks today. So we're here at the visitor center, and we're going to make our way up to Platypus Bay, onto around the Hugo River, and back to the visitor center. So yeah, just a short walk for us here before we're on our way. So a couple quick stop ops on our way over to Strahan today. First up is the Franklin River Nature Trail. We're just about into Queenstown and taking a quick detour to do the Horseshoe Falls walk. Before this, we actually drove up to the Iron Lookout, and yeah, pretty spectacular up there. A bit steep, but really cool to see. It was a long, windy road from Queenstown to Strahan, but we made it. Checked in our caravan park, and now we're heading towards the waterfront to check out. There's a play called, can't think of the name of it, I'll put it in the description. We're gonna check that out and see what's in the town. So, just got back from the play, the Ship That Never Was. It was a pretty cool play actually, a lot of audience participation. Quite a bit of fun. So now we walked back to our campervan site and about to cook some dinner. Good morning. Bit of a chilly night, got down to the low 40s. Here in Strahan at the waterfront. Absolutely gorgeous this morning. We're about to head into town and grab coffee. All right, starting to warm up a bit. We just did the foreshore walk, which essentially we started over there, walked all the way around this little bay. Really beautiful, scenic walk, pretty flat as well. So good way to start the morning. All right, we're all packed up. Gonna grab some quick groceries here at Patrick's IGA and off to check out the beach. Well, we've done a fair bit of driving today. Just arrived in Mole Creek and about to do this, the ALUM Cliffs walk. I think it's just a short walk, 30 minutes start to finish. So yeah, hopefully the rain stays away. All right, and we're back. So spent the night over in Mole Creek, and now we are over here at the Cradle Mountain Visitor Center. I think it's gonna be a pretty rainy day. Haven't started the hike yet, and it's already raining on us. So thankfully we have our waterproofs on to keep us dry, and yeah, hopefully the temps don't drop. Alright, so we started over at Dove Lake, just passing Wombat Pool right now on our way up to Marion's Lookout. From there we're going to the base of Cradle Mountain, and we'll take a judgment call from there if we want to go a bit further, depending on the weather and the time. Yeah, weather is not great. A little rainy, but to be expected here in Tasmania, especially here in Cradle Mountain. right, so we had lunch up at the kitchen hut. Unfortunately, shortly thereafter, my battery died because of the cold weather. So we're back online now. Hopefully it keeps rolling. A couple of takes up there before and just shut off randomly. So yeah, we are down here now on the Dove Lake circuit. Much easier than where we were before, and the wind is much more sheltered. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this loop and head back towards the visitor center. Just checked in the Discovery Caravan Park near Cradle Mountain, and currently getting our dinner prepped. All right, we are on the road to Devonport now. Just passed through the small town of Wilmot, grabbed a cup of coffee, and taking in the views here of Mount Roland. We're here at the Tasmania Arboretum and just spotted our first platypus in the wild. Kind of hard to see in the camera, but I'll try to get something a bit more close up. We stopped over here at Spray and Ciders, got some burgers and crepes on the way. And yeah, it's still a beautiful afternoon. For all the rain we got in Cradle, it's pretty nice to see the sun finally. All right, we've made up to the north side of Tasmania. Fair to say that the temperature here is a bit different than Cradle Mountain this morning, where it was below freezing. But yeah, we did the Northwest Tasting Trail on the way up, stopped at a cidery, a vineyard, and a chocolate tasting place before we arrived here at the car park up in Devonport. So yeah, we're gonna go into town, get some groceries, and yeah, probably grill out this evening for dinner. And yeah, hopefully we can catch the sunset here as well. Good morning. It's another brisk day here in Tassie. Currently here in Devonport. I actually just watched the Spirit of Tasmania ship depart here from the port. Today we're gonna get some couple more groceries and then make our way down towards LONNY. All right, we just checked in the Big 4 Launceston campervan park, and we are walking into LONNY for some dinner. I think it's actually like 30-40 minute walk, but yeah, we've been driving quite a bit today, so it'll be good to get some steps in. And yeah, looking forward to checking out LONNY. Morning. We just arrived over here at CATARACT Gorge. I spent the night in LONNY over at the Big 4 campervan park. Had a really good dinner over at the Black Cow in the city. And yeah, today we're just gonna do the gorge here and then start driving over towards Bay of Fires. So we're currently on top of the zigzag track, probably about midway through it, and it's a bit steep, but definitely worth it for the views up here. Alright, we've just made it over to Bay of Fires, and we're here today. A beautiful sunny day, and yes, water is just gorgeous. So we left our campsite this morning. We're driving south now for the home stretch of our trip. We stopped over here at Shelly Point in Beaumaris just to check out the lookout, and yeah, really pretty here.